Hi guys, and welcome to DIY with Nadia. So today is another Look for Less challenge. And this challenge is hosted monthly by my friend Yami from the Latina Next Door. And this month it is co-hosted by Lynette from DIY Beauty on Purpose. Love both of these ladies. I will definitely link their channels down below along with the playlist so you can see what these other amazing YouTubers did for Look for Less. Before we get started on the video, I wanted to show you my shirt. So this shirt is on my Etsy shop. I also have t-shirts, I have pillows, mugs, different things. If you're interested, I will attach a link down below, but let me show you. It just has DIY with Nadia, then the sign, and then subscribe, and you can get this personalized with whatever YouTube channel you want. So that's kind of cool. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So today we are doing a living wall or moss art, and these pieces have been showing up everywhere. I've been seeing them in expensive restaurants, coffee shops, just everywhere, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. We are making beautiful pieces from nature itself. I'm so excited that the living wall that I made today is all from the Dollar Tree and a few items I found in my backyard. Okay, so for this project, the only thing that's not going to be Dollar Tree is natural things like a piece of wood that you can find in your backyard, or this bark from a tree that I got literally in my front yard, actually along with this stick. And then other things I will be using is, here's some greenery. This is all Dollar Tree. Then some stones, some rocks. The picture frame that I'm using is this one, and it's obviously from the Dollar Tree, and because it's black, I want to give it a more natural look, so I will be painting it a lighter color, maybe some gray, some white, incorporate some natural tones into the frame. Next, I got some more Dollar Tree items I will be using. First are these little stems, then some fox moss stones, then the actual floral moss or reindeer moss, and those are two different ones if you take a look. So the floral moss is more green and it's kind of fluffier, and then reindeer moss, it has like more of these stems to them. So I have those, and then I'm going to incorporate the Spanish moss also. But, you know, this is not a big picture frame, so we'll see how much of this stuff we will use. But bottom line is we are going to have fun. Let's get started. I'm actually going to keep this little string over here, but I am going to remove this one right here. Okay, we're starting with the frame, and I got a few colors. So this gray is actually left over from a previous project, and it's just basically white and black together. Then there's white acrylic paint. Then I have some Craft Smart brown, and then I have deep burgundy by Americana. And I just want, because it's just black, you guys, it's simply black, and I really just want to bring it back to nature. You know, we're going to be dealing with a lot of greens and, you know, natural tones. So I'm starting with the gray just to clean it up a little bit and get away from that black. And I'm not really going full force, meaning, you know, it needs to be, oh, I need my gloves, you guys. I have a specialty of just getting paint all over me, no matter how hard I try. And don't even think that just because I have gloves doesn't mean that I'm not going to get any on me. I'm just that good. I love the final look. It looks natural. It has all these tones in here. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to put Mod Podge over it just so it seals, because I'm afraid it's going to crackle or crack, whatever you want to call it, if I do not. So I do want to make sure that it's nice and sealed. And then we are going to move on with the picture. Okay, so next I have this piece of wood, and I really like this part because it stands up a little bit. So I want to measure how much, and I think I have to get rid of this little stump right here. Let me see here. So it goes in, and I think I'm going to cut it right here so it can go underneath. Let's see here, right there. It's going to get cut, and then I want this to go a little bit further, so maybe right there. And I am just going to be using my little whatever this is. Okay, I like that. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I can definitely do this right here. Okay, I'm loving it. And I am going to cover this with some chalk paint, because when you have greenery and then see we have a little bit white right here, you can definitely keep it like this because it's beautiful with the two-tone. But I do want it to look like birch a little bit, and so it'll look really, really nice against the green. I am going to basically dry brush it with the chalk paint. Okay, my twigs are all painted white, and I decided, because birch does have like black marks, I'm going to use this nail file. It's a little metal nail file. You can also just get some black paint, but I thought this would look a little bit more realistic, and I'm just making little marks. I think I do want to add a little bit of black paint, just a tiny bit here and there. It'll give it a little bit more dimension. So that is what I'll be doing next. Grabbing some deep green, and I decided just to give it a coat of green. I think I squeezed even too much, just so it's not bare black. And I'm not even, this doesn't need to be anything specific. I'm just giving it a nice coat of green, and I feel like I need to lighten it up just a little bit. This seems a little dark. Painting this, I realized how thin it was, and I was just afraid that as soon as I start using my hot glue gun, it's going to start messing with the actual cardboard. So I decided to give it a little bit more strength, and this is the Dollar Tree foam board. I just cut it to size, and I'm just going to use some tacky glue. By the way, they do have this at the Dollar Tree. It's, you know, a smaller size obviously, but they still have it. And I'm just going to put tacky glue on here and attach both of the boards. To start my artwork, I did start each area by putting down the floral moss or the reindeer moss behind the scene, and then bringing up the wooden pieces or the sticks on top of it. That way you already have something behind, and it will look more natural as you go on with the project and you add on layers of reindeer moss and floral moss, and maybe adding little touches of maybe flowers or whatever else you're adding to the artwork. here we are so far. There's some little areas that I still need to fill in with the moss. But here's what I decided. Keeping with the Dollar Tree theme, I'm going to use these gypso little florals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make little flowers out of them. So, but I don't want white because maybe I'll still use white. But anyway, I'm going to make them pink and yellow. And so this one is just yellow by Craft Smart, and this one is light pink by Craft Smart. And I'm just going to separate these and paint. Okay, you guys, I have my little flowers all dry now. And I'm just going to cut them really short. I think I'm going to start with the white ones. I want a little bit of white right here. And I think I'm done with this. I just am going to fill in wherever there is any background showing, and I think we are done, you guys. I think this scene is complete, and all from the Dollar Tree. I think that part is quite awesome. Well, what did you guys think about my look for less? I had so much fun doing it. This is just one of those fun challenges that I look forward to every month. With that being said, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.